What's going on, everybody? It's GAMEUNBOXINGREVIEWS here, and welcome back to another LEGO DC Super-Villains video. So in today's video, I'm of course going to be showing you guys how to make the X-Men member known as Rogue from Marvel Comics using the in-game customizer. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so to start off with, we're of course going to head into Appearance, Head, Head, and then Head again, and you're going to scroll down until you find Custom Head 11, which should be this skin tone right here. Then you're going to back out of there, go into Face Decal Color, which you want to make dark brown for the eyebrows. For the eyeshadow, we don't want any, so just make sure it's the same skin tone as the face. And then for the lips, you could either go with this color right here or red. Now, we don't need any accessories, so now of course we can back out of there, go into hair, and we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom until we find the wavy one hairstyle. And you don't want it to be dark brown, you want it to be the color just before that. Now then, for the body, we're going to go with a preset body, and we're going to scroll all the way to the top until we find Hawkgirl's body, which is of course this one right here. And this time you do want it to be dark brown. For the arms, I went ahead and gave her bronze tigers, which are these ones right here, which should be dark brown anyway, but just make sure. For the hands, we're going to go ahead and give Rogue yellow gloves. For the hips, we're going to go ahead and give her Batgirls, and we're going to make them green, so not the dark green, this one right here. And finally, for the legs, we're going to give her boots, and we're going to make the first color this same green as the hips, and the second color yellow. Nice, looking very, very cool indeed. Now, of course, we're going to move on into the effects. Alright, so we don't want a left hand glow or a right hand glow, but for the hit impact effects, we're going to turn that on. We're going to go with style 1, and I made it this color right here because I thought that looked cool. And then for the jump slam effect, we're going to turn that on. We're going to go with style 3 because that looks awesome, and we're going to go with the same color again because you can see here that looks very, very cool indeed. Now then, on to the abilities. So since Rogue is famous for being the mutant that can absorb and manipulate other mutants' powers, I thought it would be cool if we gave her a bunch of abilities from the other members of the X-Men. So to start off with, we don't want anything on the tag button, but for the jump button, we're going to go ahead and give her flight on double tap X, and on hold X, we want the hyper jump ability. Now then, for tap square, you're going to go to bolts, turn that on, make sure it comes from the eyes like this. You want the damage type to be heat bolts, you want the style to be 2, like this, and then for the color, you want it to be red, because you can see there, that kind of looks like Cyclops' optic blasts, which are really cool. Now then, for hold square, we're going to go to beam, so turn that on, make sure you've got style 3 active. For the beam origin, we're going to go with both hands. For the damage type, we're going to go with ice beam, and then for the color, you're going to go with this color right here, because you can see there, that acts as Iceman's ice beam. Nice. Now then, for tap circle, I went ahead and gave Rogue Nightcrawler's teleport ability. So we're going to turn that on, make sure it's style 2, and we're going to make both colors blue. Awesome. Now finally, for the abilities, we want to go ahead and go into hold circle, go to explosion attack, make sure that it is a style 2. Like this, there we are, and then for the explosion effect, you want to make sure it is, I believe it's effect 2, yep, that one there, and for the color, we're going to go ahead and make it this pink right here, because this acts as Jubilee's pyrotechnic energy attack. I think that's kind of cool. You could maybe replace that with Storm's ability if you wanted, but I wanted to throw in a Jubilee ability there, because I think she's a really underrated character and never gets used enough in media, so I thought it would be cool to give her that ability there, so that looks awesome. Now then, onto the skills. So we're going to give Rogue Professor X's mind control ability, which we're going to make white. We're also going to add the acrobatic ability, the ability to climb walls, telekinesis, which belongs to Jean, so we'll make it orange as a reference to the Phoenix, because that looks very cool there. We'll also add super strength, smash walls, and I think we'll give her Wolverine's tracking ability, which we'll make blue. Nice, looking very, very cool indeed. Now then, onto the personality. So for the health icon, you could either go with yellow or green. I'm going to go with yellow because I don't think I've used that yet. For the health type, just go with invulnerable. For the voice, just choose any female voice. So I'm going to go with voice 4. For the speed, go with normal. For the target reticle, I actually went with Lex Luthor's. I think that's probably the best we can do there. And then for the animation set, you could either go with martial artist or cool. I think cool fits Rogue so much better, so I'm going to stick with that one. Alright, so we've done the appearance, the effects, the abilities, the personality. We don't need any weapons. Now we can just fill in the basic information. So for the status, we're going to go with hero. For the affiliation, we want unknown. And then for the character name, we're going to go ahead and name her Rogue. Nice. Alright, cool. So now, of course, what we're going to do is drop Rogue into the hub world and see just what she can do. And here she is. This is, of course, my custom-made Rogue made in LEGO DC Super-Villains. Let's just get a good look at her right here. Now, straight away, I think it's obvious that the one thing missing from this design is the fact that, unfortunately, Rogue doesn't have the white streaks in her hair. But right now, there's just no way to add those using this customizer. However, it is possible that maybe a DLC pack will get added later on that allows us to make a much more accurate version of the character. But for now, I still think this looks very, very cool. Anyway, what can Rogue do? Well, of course, if we run over here, we can attack these objects using melee combat, which is pretty basic, but I still like it. And I mean, the idle animation and the walk animation and everything, it's just so much better rather than martial arts for Rogue. I just think it looks way cooler. We've also got these optic blasts, which belong to Cyclops, which just look great, even better in this game because you can see that is very similar to the way that Scott's, optic blast shooting animation worked in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 1, if not exactly the same. She's also got Iceman's Ice Blast. There you go, thank you, Bobby. If we tap circle, she's got Nightcrawler's teleport ability, which is kind of useless, but it's still cool. I still quite like it. I like that the option is there, And if we hold circle, we've got Jubilee's pyrotechnic ability, which I think's cool. Look at that. I like the effect. Very, very nice indeed. A few other abilities she's got is, of course, the ability to launch herself into the air like this and fly, which is Rogue's actual ability, so those don't belong to other mutants, so that's pretty cool. And I forgot to show this as well. We've also got this jump attack. So let's actually go fight the police as Rogue. We'll start off by defeating this officer right here. Take that! Ooh, took her out in one. Nice one. Good job, Rogue. So I want to fly on over here. And I want to try something. So you see this door here, it's made of gold. Well, we've given Rogue optic blasts, which have heat damage. So do we need a beam to cut that open, or can we just keep shooting it? Let's try. Okay, can you get out of my way? I'm trying to test something here. Out of my way. Okay, let's try this. Yep, it does work. Alright, cool. So you don't need a beam to destroy gold LEGO objects. That is sweet. Very good to know. Good tip there. Now then, the other thing I wanted to try is how many people can I freeze at once with Rogue. So if we can get a bunch of police coming after us, that'd be great. This is a quick way to blow up cars. Just do this. It works every time. Yes. Okay, now where are all the officers? We got one there. We got one there. He's not doing a thing. You should be fired. Oh. There we go. I'm getting quite a few of them here. Look at that! Look at all the ice cubes everywhere! Oh, that's awesome. That is very cool. I like that. Take that! Ooh, nice one, Rogue. So I think I talked about Rogue in my previous, I think it was the Wolverine video, yeah, the Logan one. As you can see here, Logan's helping us out, so that's pretty cool.
It's super exclusive.
Yeah, but I think I talked about what I'd like done with Rogue, in the MCU, because it's pretty inevitable that the X-Men are going to be in the MCU at some point, and I really hope that they take full advantage of Rogue, because Rogue is such an awesome character. If you guys remember the 90s X-Men animated series, she was so flipping cool, and I came to enjoy the Rogue in the X-Men movies, but she was never, ever as cool as Rogue in the actual comics and the animated series. Not at all. Nope. And that's not the actor's fault either, because the actress who plays her, she said that if she was ever to play Rogue again, then she would want her to feel more like the comic book version. So even she knows that the character could be done better. So I really hope that they take full advantage of the kind of character that Rogue is in the MCU. She can fly, she can absorb and manipulate powers and everything. She could just be such a cool character to watch on screen. I mean, she could have some of the best scenes in the whole movie, in an X-Men Marvel Studios movie. So that'd be pretty sweet. Right, we also gave her super strength so she can pick up cars and throw them like this. There we go. Boom! But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I think one of the things what we're probably going to see from the Marvel Studios X-Men movies, I could be wrong about this, but I think there'll be a big emphasis on costumes. Because I think that's one of the things that the Fox X-Men over the years has kind of held back on, is giving them colourful costumes. As we're starting to near the end of Fox's run with Marvel, I think they've been slowly pushing more costumes. Like, for example, Deadpool. Deadpool has some of the best character designs in all of Fox's movies. Deadpool himself looks absolutely perfect. I love the way that Colossus looked. I love the way that, spoiler alert for Deadpool 2, I'm sure most of you have seen it if you're watching this video, but Juggernaut looks so flippin' cool. I absolutely loved his design in Deadpool 2. So the Fox movies have definitely had, the Deadpool movies have definitely had the best character designs. And, you know, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, her costume in the film as well. But the other movies, not so much. I mean, I like the costumes we saw at the end of X-Men Apocalypse, but the fact that they're not using them in the new movie that's in Dark Phoenix, like, what? What was the point in making such cool costumes if we're just going to see them for a few minutes? Maybe even seconds. I can't even remember how long that scene was, but it was very short, and you only see those suits for a little bit. And the fact that we're not going to see them in the new movie is just annoying. I don't understand that at all. I know they've given them, is it like dark blue and yellow suits, which are very similar to the way they looked in the original comics, but the suits they had at the very end of Apocalypse, I thought looked so much better. But oh well. There's a lot of key characters missing from the Fox X-Men at the moment anyway that I really love, that I want to see, you know, included more in. Like Jubilee, she was in X-Men Apocalypse, but she was barely in it, and she didn't really get shown off much. Rogue isn't in it. Iceman's not in it. I mean, there's so many characters. So many characters. So I'm very excited to see what Marvel Studios do. I hope they take full inspiration from, like, the 90s X-Men cartoon, because I think that is the X-Men we all want to see. Oh, look, someone's parked their horse here. Why not? Why not? Yeah, because I think that's the X-Men everyone wants to see. Those bright and colourful costumes translated to the live action, but they're like modernized, like what they've done with Captain America and Spider-Man and Iron Man and Thor and all those characters. So I think it can be done. And I think the team from the 90s is what everyone wants to see as well, definitely. I for sure do, absolutely. I just think there's a lot of underused characters in the Fox X-Men movies. But that's making it sound like I hate them, and I don't. I absolutely do not hate the Fox X-Men movies. I think there's been some really good ones. I mean, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, I'll never stop saying how perfect he was in that role, especially in Logan. And, you know, I love X-Men 2, I love Days of Future Past, I love First Class. So, yeah, the Fox have made some great X-Men movies. It's just I'm very excited to see Marvel kind of really, you know, just really go all out with the comic book stuff. That's what I think we all want to see from Marvel Studios X-Men. Really embrace the comic book side of those characters, the wacky powers and cool costumes and everything. I just can't wait to see what Wolverine's costume will look like. Because you got to think, we've seen so much of Hugh Jackman in a vest or a jacket. We've never seen him with a mask, and I'm very curious to see how that translates to the big screen. There's a lot of, like, fan-made suits that you see in, like, battles online and stuff like that, and those look pretty good, and I think if they can do it, imagine what a massive, you know, company can do that makes superhero costumes for live-action, big-budget movies. So I think it can be done. I think all these costumes can be modernized and just turn out really, really cool. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Alright. Whoa. Hello there. Whoa! Oh, I was going to see if I could maybe hop on and go for a ride, but oh well. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll fly back to Metropolis, we'll fight the police a little bit more and show off our abilities, and then we'll call it a day. Come on, Rogue! Let's go! But yeah, I think Rogue turned out pretty good. I mean, basically, ever since, like, when I opened the customizer for the first time, and I saw... Why was she... She looked like she was screaming there. That was really weird. But, you know, since I unlocked Hawk Girl, and I saw this torso, I thought, oh, I could make Rogue with that. And I just started building towards it, and eventually I got what you see here, and I'm just so happy with it. I think she looks really cool. It's honestly amazing how accurate you can make some characters look in this game. Yesterday I did my Hobgoblin video, and you guys kept saying, like, when you saw the thumbnail, you thought it was real. You thought it was, like, maybe even a mod. It looked that good, and that means so much to hear you guys say that, because, you know, I work hard on these customs, and I want them to look as good as possible and also play as accurate as possible. So to see that everyone loved Hobgoblin yesterday just means a lot. And it's a testament to the fact that this customizer is just amazing. It really is. It's so impressive. I mean, it's so good. It is so good. I think it's better than I could have possibly imagined, really. Like, I've been excited about using this customizer all year long, pretty much since I've been doing news updates on LEGO DC Super-Villains, but it's just better than I could have possibly imagined. The possibilities are absolutely insane. And that's just now. Like, I just can't wait until more DLCs get added. Like, for instance, a lot of you probably have the TV Heroes and Justice League Dark packs. I don't. They're still not available. I don't know how to get them yet. I'm hoping they'll be out soon. Same goes for the DC film pack. That's not out for anyone yet, but I hope that'll come out at a, a similar time. But, when those packs are added, I'm going to be, looking to see if I could use those pieces to make any characters that I haven't thought of yet. And that's just those DLCs. There's also Batman the Animated Series, Young Justice, Aquaman 1 and 2, Shazam 1 and 2. There's just so much cool stuff to come. Not to mention the fact that this customizer is only going to get better with each new game. Like, what's the customizer going to be like next year? I have no clue, but I am very excited to find out. I'm going to freeze you. Take a chill pill. Ugh. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. Oh, bad puns. It's not even a pun. It's just bad. Take that. Yes, I think that's my favorite ability. Just watching everyone freeze. All these blocks of ice everywhere. That's just so cool. Love it. Absolutely love it. Take that. Haha. It's also a very useful ability to just blow up a car. Like, look at that. It takes seconds. 1, 2. You count 1, 2 and it's gone. Very quickly. Oh man, we're getting a lot of attacks right now. Take that! Oh, you know what? I haven't actually used Jubilee's ability on these guards. So let's hold circle. And yes! That is awesome. Do it again. Oh! No, she did Nightcrawler's teleport ability there. That was pretty cool. Where they at? They give up so quickly, don't they? Oh! Okay. Taste car! That didn't work. Ow! Ow! Come on, Rogue! Yes! Nice one. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the abilities. I'm very curious to see what you guys think, because I know she doesn't like keep the abilities forever. There's obviously a limit, but I can't put that kind of specifics into the powers and abilities in this game. So I thought it would just be fun to go all out with Rogue and, really just show off the fact that she can take all of these abilities. Not as long as we've been doing it in this video, but it's something she can do, and I just think it makes her more fun to play as in this game. And if they were ever to do like a LEGO X-Men video game, I think Rogue would be a really fun character to play as, especially if they did something similar to me, maybe a bit more grounded, but I think it could work, definitely. Maybe you're attacking an enemy and you steal his abilities or something. That would be pretty sweet, but we'll have to see. Take that! And throw them into the car, and blow up. Yes. Right, I'm gonna fly away because I'm gonna get destroyed here. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for lots more videos real soon, and as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.